I'm Greg Nibbler with Two Box Media. October is upon us, which means there's a whole litany of new programming out there for you to stream. So here are 10 of the best original series or movies that are going to release that you can watch as soon as October starts. Starting off on October 1st on HBO Max. What do you hear? What do you say? It's finally time. The Sopranos prequel we have been waiting years for will arrive with The Many Saints of Newark. The movie follows young Tony Soprano, played by James Gandolfini's actual son, who looks just like him, as he navigates coming up in the mafia against the juxtaposition of 70s New Jersey and the Newark riots. This is a must-watch on the first day if you are any kind of fan of The Sopranos. Next up, since it is October, that means a ton of horror movies, including 4 new Blumhouse movies heading to Amazon Prime Video, starting with Bingo Hell. This horror comedy features a group of senior citizens who have to band together to battle some kind of really creepy bingo caller guy after people start turning up dead. Bingo Hell drops on October 1st and is the first of 4 movies in the Welcome to Blumhouse Season 2. Netflix has a ton of things coming out this month, and they start the horror off on October 6th with There's Someone Inside Your House, a movie that follows a group of teenagers whose lives are terrorized by a killer who threatens to expose their darkest secrets. Also, the killer wears lifelike masks of the victims' faces, so yeah. If you're looking for a new twist on a reality cooking show, check out Baking Impossible, also on Netflix. The show pits 9 teams of top bakers paired with top engineers, competing against each other to create original food combined with original engineering contraptions. It's definitely an interesting take on a cooking show. The premiere comes out on October 6th, with the second half of the season coming out on October 13th. On October 15th, Amazon Prime launches a new series based on the classic, oh-so-90s Jennifer Love Hewitt movie, I Know What You Did Last Summer, which was originally based on the 1973 book of the same name. While the ghost whisperer herself does not appear in this version, the show will follow the same premise with a modern take as a group of friends are stalked by a killer a year after they accidentally kill someone with their car. Back over to Netflix, there are some more seasons of original shows coming back, starting off with the 3rd season of You. If you haven't seen the first 2 seasons, it follows this creepy-ass dude who stalks and kills people, and the 3rd season finds him living in the Pacific Northwest, seemingly settling down, because that's how all stalkers and killers end up, reformed and content with the quiet life. The new season drops on October 15th. Another highly successful series returns on October 22nd with the 2nd season of Lock and Key. Without giving any spoilers, I'm told the adventures of magic continue with more keys and probably a lot of other really cool stuff. The new season, based on the graphic novels by Joe Hill and Gabriel Rodriguez, debuts on October 22nd. Also on October 22nd, the highly anticipated Denis Villeneuve cinematic take on the epic sci-fi novel Dune will be premiering both in theaters and direct to streaming on HBO Max. The classic novel from Frank Herbert has been notoriously difficult to adapt to live action, and this $165 million movie really only covers the first half of it, but it looks really promising. Starring Timothée Chalamet as Paul Atreides, the movie is laden with top-name actors and the cinematography looks amazing. Plus, sandworms. This movie may not break box office records because of how it's being released, but it may break streaming records, and if it does, don't be surprised if more movies or even TV series spin off from it. Now, heading back over to Netflix, if you didn't get enough of the characters from Army of the Dead, where a ragtag group of mercenaries attempts to heist a Vegas casino, which has been overtaken by weird zombie alien human hybrids, well, then why not a prequel based on one of them? That's what Army of Thieves is, as it follows Ludwig at the beginning of the outbreak being recruited for a different heist overseas. There are apparently a lot of Army of the Dead spin-offs coming, including another movie and an anime film, but you can watch this one on October 29th. And finally, to wrap out the month, Paramount Plus comes out swinging with Paranormal Activity: The Next of Kin. The 7th addition to the franchise is being set up to take things in a different direction and shows some of the found footage style used in the other films, but also some kind of flashback element to creepy Puritans and dancing children. The Next of Kin drops on October 29th. So there are 10 different things here that you can watch for the month of October, but we know there's a ton more out there, and that's why I want your recommendations. Drop them into the comments. Be sure to hit like, subscribe, share. We've got lots of other content to check out. Follow Two Box Media. I'm Greg Nibbler. I'll talk to you next time.